Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Afner, and today we're going to be talking about the same question. So the restaurant app. Okay, so last time for you guys that watched my video, okay, you guys wouldn't have seen it. Okay, for the ones that did not watch it, but for the ones that did watch it, we only did half, but this is the other half. Okay, with the functions, all these buttons from here we have done, that's easy. But these functions, we're getting into it. So, first of all, we have to make a dictionary called many. You'll see why. Two, count so if I wanna order two fries, okay, one fries, what's the price? $25. But for the other one, if you want to order two, then the price would be $50. It's like that. So this is why we have this dictionary called menu. Okay? Then what we have is the price. So this price list, we've done it. And the tree view, this is easy. We've done this one. We've done the function. I mean the function, this one. Okay, I think we've done it, but I'll explain it still. So we did the price list, that's easy. Then the tree view, right? Column one and column two for the item and the price. Tree pack fill equals to both tree dot heading, column one item, tree dot heading. This one's the column one's item, column two is the price. Data equals the fries meal, lunch meal, burger meal, cheeseburger, and milkshake. Now for I in data, tree dot insert double quotes, then the end with the double quotes values equals to I. Now make the button exit and destroy. So now for the total. So this is what I was talking about. That's why we right now have, this is why we right now have, okay, to, this is why we have the menu dictionary, basically, okay? So, define total. If entry 2 dot get, what was it? Do control C. If entry 2 dot get fries count integer, we make the integer, we make all the entries an integer because it's not. Else fries count is 0. Same thing for entry 3, but lunch count. Entry 4, burger count. Entry 5, donuts count. Entry 6, cheese count. Entry 7, milkshake count. Then the fries amount, fries count, times menu, the fries meals. This is how we find the particular value in the dictionary. This is how. Same thing for the rest. Then print the fries, lunch, burger, donuts, cheese, milkshake amount. All those amounts we have, okay? Then for the reset. So if I press the button reset, all the numbers I wanted to order should be gone. So reset. Entry 1 dot delete 0 comma tk dot end. You know this to reset, okay? And same thing for the rest. So here is how the coding works for the ones that don't know about it. Oh, what did I do? Mm, anyways. Oh, my bad, guys. What did I do here today? Okay. Yeah, let's get back. Get that. Run the code is refresh connection. So look here, you see? So order number, we haven't done this, okay? Order number. And then if I write anything here, if I want to, right? Reset, see everything's gone. So 2. Now how much we want for the fries? Exactly. So 2, 1, lunch meal, 3, 2, cheeseburger and milkshake, 3. Look, so here's the price. See? This is how the price would look like. See? It shows us the price. Exit. Total. If we go to the console, see? If we go to the console, it shows us what we've ordered, like how much money we have spent. So for the fries meal, it has to cost us $50. For the lunch meal, it's $40. $105 for the burger meal, right? Donuts meal is it's $100. $30 is just a cheeseburger. Because if I look back to the price, I should be correct. Exact. You can even check the price here. It's like a real restaurant app. You know what I mean? And then milkshake is 3. So milkshake was $105 too. Isn't this expensive? It is, right? But that's what it is, okay? That's how the coding works. So thank everyone for listening about my video about the restaurant app management, the full video about it. I hope you like it and bye.